Hey you guys, it's your girl T, and I want to go ahead and shout out John A. Up North. John A. Up North sent me this story on Twitter, and it's really disturbing. It's coming out of Connecticut. What's going on now is that we have a case of two 16-year-olds. One of them is a young man. His name is Chris Plaxton, and the other one is a young woman. Her name is Moraine Sanchez. Moraine was Chris's girlfriend. They have recently broke up. So Chris decides to go up to Moraine in the hallway and basically asked her to go to prom. Moraine told him flat out no, she wasn't interested. So Chris then proceeded to push her down the steps. Then he gets on top of her. He pulls out a knife that he got from his kitchen drawer at home, and he proceeds to stab this young girl in the neck. And this poor girl died at school in front of everybody. I'm going to go ahead and play you guys a news clip right now, and then I will come back with the rest of my commentary.
Students have been sent home from Jonathan Law High School after the fatal stabbing of a 16-year-old female student, a junior, shortly after 7 o'clock this morning. Police say the attacker was another student, another 16-year-old, and it happened in the hallway near a stairwell at that school, Jonathan Law High. News 8's A.J. Walker is live outside of the high school right now with the very latest on this terrible tragedy. A.J.
Milford Police just gave a press conference a little while ago, and they confirmed some of the details. Now, we do know they were both 16-year-old students, one female, one male. They were juniors. The young lady, Marian Sanchez, she was stabbed in a stairwell right outside of a hallway. Now, I'm told a teacher had actually witnessed this and went and got help. The boy was arrested on the spot at the school by student resource officers. This happened at about 7:15 this morning. They say the young lady was pronounced dead at Bridgeport Hospital. They performed life-saving measures on her, but to no avail. She was still pronounced dead. Now, the prom has since been canceled. Students tell me this may have all started because of a prom proposal. Students tell me the young lady refused, and because of that, they say the boy attacked her. Now, police will not confirm if an actual knife was used, but they tell me she had injuries to her neck. Now, we're going to let you hear right now from some of those students. One of them was actually there and saw the young lady in the stairwell with her wounds.
A 16-year-old male student assaulted a 16-year-old female student. The assault occurred in a hallway adjacent to a stairwell. A member of the school staff witnessed a portion of the assault, and she, along with other members of the school staff, discovered the victim to have life-threatening injuries.
I was in that hallway this morning and I just saw her under the stairs with like a trail of blood. I didn't know what happened. I was just getting there just when the first teachers were starting to get there.
So was she alone at some point?
I saw her alone under the stairs, like laid out.
When I got to school, the hallways were already closed off and things like that. So how did you hear and what happened? I heard from teachers what happened, and then eventually it got around the school. And then I just seen a girl getting carried off by a stretcher.
School officials say they're offering counseling to those students. Now, police say there's a possibility the boy could be charged as an adult, but as of yet, that has not happened. But all of this is still in the works. They're investigating a possible motive and to see if the boy brought a weapon into school or if this was a spontaneous attack. Of course, we'll stay on top of this story all day and have the very latest details coming up later today. For now, live in Milford, A.J. Walker, News 8.
AJ, did police give any information about the background of this 16-year-old suspect in this case? If he'd had a
No, they haven't given any They haven't given any information about his background. They wouldn't even release his name at this point. However, I did talk to one of his friends earlier today, and he said the boy was quiet, and they were very shocked that he would even do something like this.
Okay, so you guys just watched the news clip, and this story is just all the way around sad. I mean, I just feel like I don't understand what is going on with this generation. It's like they don't know how to handle rejection anymore. It's like you can't tell them anything. They're self-entitled brats. If they want it, they just have to have it. It's a microwave society. I don't understand when it became not okay to be able to reject someone. You know how many times I've had to deal with rejection in my life? It's okay to cry. It's okay to be angry. But it's never okay for you to get so mad at a rejection that you would threaten to beat somebody up, cuss them out, or even kill them. I don't understand this at all. This makes no sense. It's like these kids have no emotional self-control whatsoever. Sometimes you're going to be rejected in life. That's a part of life. Y'all need to learn to deal with it. I don't understand what these parents are doing and what they're teaching these kids, that they're not able to handle rejection and that they have this self-entitlement issue. This is insane. So because the girl told you no, you thought it was okay to stab and kill her? I mean, this story just made me so upset because these are two young people who had their whole lives ahead of them, and now it's been ruined because of what? Because of jealousy, because of self-entitlement, and because of a lack of emotional self-control. I feel like this was a lot deeper than prom. I also feel that this little boy, Chris, is also a damn psychopath. I feel like this is another case of if I can't have you, he can't either. You know, this is insane. And that's probably why she broke up with him, because she probably felt like his ass was crazy. He was, you know, jealous. He was vindictive. He was controlling. And now that she was free from him, he decides to once again interject himself into her life. And she didn't want to be bothered with him. She had every right to tell that boy no. She had every right to reject him. He had no right to kill her. I mean, this is insane. And then to do it in such a public manner in front of the entire school. I mean, this is just sad. I feel so bad for her and her family. I mean, they, like I said, they both, not just her, but him, they had their whole life ahead of them. You know, the rejection that you face as teenagers, the things that you go through at 16 years old, you're going to look back at them once you get into your 20s and 30s and be like, you know what? That rejection made me better. I'm glad that that person turned me down, or I'm glad that I dodged that bullet. You know, sometimes you have to take rejection as a blessing. I don't understand what's going on with these kids, man. This shit don't make no sense to me whatsoever. Anyways, go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this entire disturbing story. I mean, this is just sad. Just two young lives lost, and for what? Over a prom date. Anyways, go ahead and leave a comment, y'all. All right, deuces.